Monster Energy Supercross from Anaheim is next. Monster Energy AMA Supercross and FIM World Championship is at Angel Stadium of Anaheim for round 3 of the 2009 championship season.
Angel Stadium has held more races here in the history of AMA Supercross. In fact, tonight's race will mark the 50th time that that gate will drop. Since 1976, the track designs have changed numerous amounts of times, but the one thing that has remained the same is the electric atmosphere.
Swinging doors, B&D, kicks and done, honky tonk heaven, double shotgun, good time. Oh, we having a good time. I've been working all week and I'm tired and I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time.
That was a good look at the pit party that took place before the racing action got underway outside of Angel Stadium. Now we're back indoor. Force Heat 1 highlights for you as the gate dropped. Everybody watching the number 1 of Chad Reed, the number 2 of Ryan Villapoto. But the first rider to the corner to get the whole shot was the Suzuki number 800 of Michael Lessie.
And he was pressured by and then had an incredible ride here by 29, Andrew Short on the Red Bull Honda. Phenomenal ride for Short.
Those two battle it out, but coming up from behind was that number 1, the reigning champ, the Australian Chad Reed. He gets past the Kawasaki of Villapoto and then would make his way to the front and take the checkered flag for the heat race win. Heat 2 highlights. This one, everybody was focused on the number 7 of James Stewart, but it was the points leader, Josh Grant, who got the whole shot on the number 33 Yamaha. But his Yamaha stablemate, Stewart, chased him down, made the move, took over the lead, and disappeared, Jeff.
Stewart is totally on fire here, but it was another pair of Yamahas. Sean Hamlin on the inside, Josh Hill on the outside. Hill takes the position.
Hill in the number 75 would earn himself a transfer spot. And then there was a good Kawasaki battle as well. Paul Carpenter on the number 35 in orange, and the veteran rider Tim Ferry on the number 15. Ferry ends up taking the spot away from Carpenter, but both of them would transfer to the main as well. At the checkered flag, it was the San Manuel Yamaha of James Stewart taking the win.
You have to keep working at it week in, week out. You know, and Ferry, he's a veteran. Let's take a look at the track map here. It's going to be all about this area right here. The first turn, getting through the split clean. I think the track, as the night goes on, it's going to be difficult. Riders are going to have to try not to make a mistake, but it's a little bit one line, so it's all about the start.
It's our Monster Energy starting grid. Scrolling across the top of the screen, there's James Stewart. Here we go. And it's going to be Michael Lessie getting the whole shot. On the number 800, he's got Kevin Windham right behind him. On the number 14 Honda, Josh Grant sits in third. Ryan Villapoto got a great start on his number 2 Kawasaki. He sits in fourth. Chad Reed, however, who said he was going to claim the points lead here tonight, went down. He's going to have a long way to go.
Chad Reed setting about, James Stewart setting about 7th or 8th.
Watching as Windham takes the lead as we come to the finish line jump. Reed went down. He's going to be fighting his way back through the pack, but Windham, who came into the season as a title contender, the veteran out front. Let's see what happened to Reed.
Watch Chad Reed. He's right here. He slides sideways just a little bit, and then Canary clips him and takes him down from behind.
Canary on the 52, the last chance qualifying race winner.
See, everybody stacks up there on the outside. And it's such a slow first.
He sits comfortably in 5th, closing in on Tedesco, who had trouble in his heat race earlier tonight.
And you can see as these two riders funnel through the first turn area and beyond, look how they just have to follow each other through the section. Now we get to the whoops. This is where you have the opportunity to pass. If Stewart can round this turn, picks up the front wheel as he gets to the inside. Yes!
Oh, he's got the move. He's got the position.
Well, and now we finally see the battle of the 2 rookies. It was the number 2 of Ryan Villapoto that we were talking about leading into this championship. It's been all about the number 33 of Josh Grant. So you know Villapoto doesn't want to be one up by the other rookie in the field here. So Villapoto trying to put together a good main event here.
By the way,
here James Stewart finally has closed up. He is close to Villapoto, so you know the pressure of Stewart here. They know what he can do on a motorcycle.
Jeff, it has gotten cooler here inside the stadium as we've worked our way through the night. Drop in temperature maybe at least 10, 15 degrees. Is that going to affect things here tonight?
Well, it could affect things, but I'm telling you, as this thing tightens up, it's the tight section around the start. You have to be very patient here. Now, this is the whoop section. This is where Stewart excels through the second section here. The top 4 riders, you can throw a blanket over them all.
Well, and Stewart, speaking with his team manager, Larry Brooks, earlier today, Stewart on that number 7 blue Yamaha, they have really worked hard on getting that bike dialed in through the whoops. It's been a rough spot for him this season, which is unusual because he's usually exceptionally good at the whoops. They said they went in a different direction this week, and it's making all the difference. And he seems to be back on his normal pace through the whoops here tonight as he closes in on Villapoto, searching for a way around that number 2 Kawasaki rider just in front of him.
Wow, and look how each rider in the top 4, they are just so patiently following each other as this starts to tighten up. Will a rider choose a different line? Look how they have to, around that first turn is so hard and slippery.
The other thing that's happening right now too, Jeff, while these 3 pick their way through here and battle over second and third, they're giving Wyndham just in front of them
Stewart
an opportunity to pull away as Stewart moves in front of Villapoto.
This track is so difficult though, and it's difficult in a way that you can't just go for it. You can't just hammer it. You have to be very patient. Right here, no traction at all coming through that turn. Follow the leader over this single. Follow the leader over this double that comes down into a winding right hand. The whoop section, this is Stewart's passing spot. He's close.
That big bold turn. Here he comes. Cuts inside. Got him. And the crowd comes to their feet as a 2007 champ finds himself in second. Now, can he reel in the race leader, Kevin Wyndham? Welcome back. Here's Kevin Wyndham with James Stewart closing in quickly. Stewart to the inside. He makes the pass, and we've got a new leader in Anaheim.
Let's take a look at this. He comes up short. Just a little panic grab there. Wow. Not only short, but he landed at the base there of the third jump.
Oh, that could have been devastating. As the battle between Reed and Grant continues through the whoops once again.
And he's Grant
on the 33, Reed on the number 1. He has the red plate signifying he is the champ, and he takes it through the rhythm section. Grant had problems. Reed capitalizes. There goes the points lead to Chad Reed.
I'm telling you, Ralph, I am really impressed with Chad Reed. He said it, though. It's going to come down to the start. Who has the track position?
Jeff, he's 2 seconds quicker than James Stewart's best lap so far tonight.
Absolutely fine. Fitness is there, too. Fitness is there.
When do you hear anybody being 2 seconds faster than James Stewart? Anywhere. Here's Reed alongside Villapoto for third. Put the number 1 into the position. Critical this early in the season. Here's Reed. He's on Wyndham. Can he get him? Wyndham fighting for his best finish of the year. He hasn't been on the podium yet this season.
One turn to go. There he is on the inside.
Reed goes to the inside as we watch Stewart. Reed is now into second, and the crowd cheers him on. Stewart takes the checkered flag, his second victory of 2009. But maybe the best ride of the night goes to Chad Reed, who will take over the points lead here tonight.
With the last place to second. What a ride.
At the fastest lap of the night. But the man who will be on the top step of the podium, James Stewart.